Welcome to Market Moves ETX. This podcast is hosted by David McAtee, a real estate agent with Realty One Group Rose in Tyler, Texas. Each episode is created for East Texans who want a clearer understanding of the local real estate market. Whether you're buying, selling, investing, or simply staying informed, you'll get straightforward insights, local context, and practical guidance without pressure or hype. Let's get started.
One of the first questions buyers ask is, how do I get pre-approved for a mortgage in East Texas? And here's the truth, that is one of the best questions you can ask before you start looking at homes. A lot of folks want to start with the fun part. They want to look at houses, drive neighborhoods, scroll through pictures, and imagine where the furniture might go. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you have not talked to a lender yet, you may be getting ahead of the process. Mortgage pre-approval in East Texas is not just about knowing how much a bank might lend you. It is about knowing what price range actually makes sense for your life. There's a big difference between what you can technically qualify for and what you're comfortable paying every month. So the question is, how do I get pre-approved for a mortgage in East Texas? The answer is you start by talking with a trusted lender, sharing your income, credit information, debts, and financial picture, then letting them review what loan options may fit you. That lender is going to look at things like your credit score, your income, your job history, your monthly debts, and how much money you may have available for a down payment and closing costs. They are not doing that to make it harder on you. They're doing it so you can shop with clarity instead of guessing. At the end of the day, clarity matters. When you know your numbers, you know where to look, what to avoid, and how serious you can be when the right home comes along. That makes the whole process calmer for you, for your agent, and for the seller on the other side. I've seen buyers fall in love with homes before they know what they can afford. That can get emotional real fast. Real estate is about people, not houses. And when people get emotionally attached before the numbers are clear, it can lead to disappointment. That is why I always believe in slowing down early so you can move with confidence later. Getting pre-approved does not mean you are locked into buying tomorrow. It simply means you are preparing yourself to make a wise decision when the time is right. Now, pre-approval is different from just getting a quick online estimate. A quick estimate might give you a rough idea, but a real pre-approval comes after a lender reviews your actual information. That piece of paper carries more weight when you're ready to make an offer. In Tyler and across East Texas, sellers want to know that a buyer is serious. If two buyers make similar offers and one already has a solid pre-approval, that buyer may look stronger. It does not guarantee anything, but it can help show that you have done the work up front. I learned early in real estate that process matters. I once worked with buyers for months, and because certain things were not clear and documented the way they should have been, I lost that deal. That was painful, but it taught me that clarity protects everybody. That lesson shaped how I work with buyers now. I do not want people wandering through the process with half answers and assumptions. I would rather have the honest conversation early, even if it slows things down for a minute. When you're getting pre-approved, ask the lender questions. Ask what monthly payment range makes sense, what loan programs you may qualify for, what money you need up front, and what could change between now and closing. A good lender should be able to explain those things in a way you understand. You also want to avoid making big financial changes during this time. Do not go buy a new truck, open new credit cards, or move money around without asking your lender first. Sometimes one decision can affect your approval more than you realize. This is where having the right people around you matters. Your lender helps you understand the money side. Your real estate agent helps you understand the home, the offer, the market, the timing, and the decision you are about to make. My job is not to push you into a house just because you got approved. My job is to help you think clearly about whether that house, that price, and that payment actually makes sense for your life. I serve, I do not sell, and I believe the selling takes care of itself when people are guided the right way. So if you're thinking about buying a home in Tyler or anywhere in East Texas, start with pre-approval before you start seriously shopping. It gives you a foundation. It helps you protect your time, your emotions, and your decision. The right home search starts with the right information. The market does not care what we wish would happen, and numbers do not get easier just because we ignore them. But when you face the numbers honestly, you put yourself in a much stronger position. Thank you for spending a few minutes with me on Market Moves ETX. If you're thinking about buying or selling a home in Tyler or anywhere in East Texas, I'd love to have a conversation with you.
Thanks for listening to Market Moves ETX podcast. For more local real estate insights and written articles, visit marketmovesetx.com. If you'd like to connect directly, you can reach David at 903-437-7126. That's 903-437-7126. Market Moves ETX podcast is hosted by David McAtee with Realty One Group Rose in Tyler, Texas. We'll see you in the next episode.